Hi, this is Beth Scarborough, EndNote librarian at UNC Charlotte. This is a condensed instruction video on how to use EndNote at UNC Charlotte. By the end of this video, you should know how to use EndNote to build a library and cite your sources. These are the instructions on how to download EndNote X8. If you have questions about the download, please contact IT Help. This is a detailed sample EndNote library. On the left are group sets and groups. The middle section shows your citations. And on the right side, you can see the reference, the citation preview, and the imported PDF. The highlighted section on the top left is the mode you will need to stay in, the local library mode. This should always be highlighted. You may use EndNote to organize your references into group sets, which are highlighted, and groups, which are circled. To set this up, click on the Groups tab at the top of the screen. This is an example of groups that had been added. I have added the new group under cardiology, and I have added a new group set. This is an example of a reference which has been exported from a library database. On the right-hand side are three tabs: Reference, Preview, and PDF. The reference section is highlighted. You may add to the reference or make changes as needed. This is an example of how the particular reference will appear in the selected APA style in your Word document. You may also export the full-text PDFs of articles into your EndNote library. This PDF icon on the right will then display the exported PDF. The highlighted icon on the far left will allow you to enlarge the PDF to the full screen. You may also annotate the PDF by using the highlighted tools at the top of the page. This includes creating a sticky note where you can make notes to yourself, save them, and later search them as desired. To export articles into EndNote, go to the library homepage. If you have a particular journal you wish to search, click on the Journal tab and enter the title of the journal you wish to search. You will then see if the title is available at our library, and if so, which database it is located in. You can then click on one of the results, and the catalog will take you to a database from which to search. In this case, I selected to look in the EBSCO database for the particular journal, Respiratory Care. And when that was returned, I have an option that is highlighted to search within this publication and thereby entering my keywords. I searched in CINAHL, which is an EBSCO database for respiratory care and ventilator-associated pneumonia, and I selected subject from the drop-down menu. It returned several results, and those results that I wish to put into my EndNote library, I clicked on the little blue plus opposite the entry, and then I went to the very top of the page and selected folder. Here are my results, and I selected all on the left-hand side, and then on the far right, clicked on Export, which would export these items to an RIS file. Here are the items that I exported, and on the very top left, you can see the column explains that those are my imported references. And I can take these references, highlight them, and drag them into my ventilator-associated pneumonia group. I can likewise do a similar search in PubMed. And once I have selected the references on the left-hand side, then I go up to the top where it says Send To and select Citation Manager. When I open the download file, then those references appear in my EndNote library. They're also shown as imported references, and I can also take those and drag them into my new group. Though it is easier to export references from the library databases, there are times when you may have to manually enter a reference. To do that, go to the top of the page and click Reference and New Reference. You will see the default reference type is a journal article. There is a selection of many types from which to choose. A common type you may have to enter manually is a web page. Choose the type. The trick to correctly entering the authors is to enter the last name, comma, first name. For corporations or universities, enter a comma at the end of the name. Then enter the other information necessary for the type and click File Save. On the right-hand side of the column, you see what the citation I just created would look like in APA style in a Word document. To find the full-text PDFs of the references I just exported to my EndNote library from EndNote, at the top of the page, click Edit, then Preferences. You will then see this page. Click on the Find Full Text and enter the links I have listed at the bottom of this page into the two boxes, the Open URL Path box and the Authenticate with URL box. Check the remaining boxes and click OK. After doing that, then I go to the references that I wish to seek a PDF for, highlight them, and then click the PDF icon at the top of the page. To put this all together into a Word document, open Word, and you should now have an EndNote X8 tab. Click on it. Start typing your document, and when you're ready to enter an in-text citation, make sure you have selected the appropriate style, then click on Insert Citation or go to EndNote and find the desired citation. This is an example of what you'll see when you select Insert Citation. Choose the citation and on the bottom right, select Insert. You may also choose to only put the citation in the bibliography. If that's the case, once you have selected the citation, choose Insert in Bibliography Only from the drop-down menu. References now have formatting cues and can't be edited as you normally do in Word. To remove or make changes to the citations within the EndNote X8 tab in Word, click on the Edit and Manage Citations or Edit Library References link and update the citations and bibliography as necessary. To set up the proper format for your bibliography, go to the Configure Bibliography tab, which may be found by clicking on the tiny arrow next to Bibliography. Both are highlighted on this page. This is what you see when you click on that arrow. Click on Layout and add a bibliography title. Change your font or line spacing as needed. You may wish to just send a list of references to others, or create a bibliography only. To do that, highlight the group or the references that you wish to send, go to the top of the page and click File and Export. You will then save that file as an RTF file, and you can select the output style. And then when it is opened in Word, it will look like a regular Word document. This is an example of a group that was exported in that manner. You may edit this file as you normally edit in Word. You may also share your entire library with others. To do so, you will need to sync your desktop version of EndNote with the EndNote online version, which can be found at myendnoteweb.com. You can go to this online version of EndNote by clicking on the Sync button, which is on the left side of the highlighted section above. The middle highlighted button allows you to choose which persons to share the library with by entering their email address, and the right highlighted button shows you the changes that have been made in the library by those you were sharing it with. Thank you for viewing this condensed video. Please see my research guide listed here for more information. In particular, there is a training tab that links to multiple EndNote videos and webinars created by EndNote. You may also feel free to contact me with any questions.